For my web-based learning environment prototype, I decided to use Google Classroom. I decided to use Google Classroom for a couple of reasons. One reason is that Google Classroom is a free resource, so I'm always interested to see what sort of capabilities a free resource has, just because that could be used by any teacher in any district regardless of money. Another reason I was interested in trying Google Classroom is because I'm already pretty invested into the Google Suite with Google Calendar or Google Drive with Google Docs and Forms and Slides and all that. So I was interested to see how those would integrate into Google Classroom. And a third reason is because I already use Canvas at my school, so I was interested to see how Google Classroom works and just to use a different sort of web-based learning environment. I created a page for my geometry core students, and within here there are three sort of main tabs to work with. The first tab, which I'm on right now, is the Stream tab. In the Stream tab, it shows students any sort of adjustments that are made to the site, whether it's an announcement by the teacher or a posting of a new assignment or new material or content. So students are able to stay up to date with what is happening on the page and in the class through the Stream section. Another section or tab is the People section. In here, it separates participants into teachers or students. As shown, I'm a teacher, so I have access to alter things or edit or create. And to add students, you can invite them or you can give them the class code and they can add themselves to it. This is convenient for me because all of my students are provided with a Gmail account through the school, so they are able to be added or easily communicated with because of that. The third tab, which is the one that I put a majority of my time into and my effort into and kind of looked through, was the Classwork tab. The Classwork tab holds any material and assignments that you might be posting. So my first section that I made was for Target A. So I based my page off Basics of Geometry, which is the first unit that we teach. And Target A is to use the definition of points, lines, and planes to solve problems. The two content pieces that I linked into here, one is a link to our online guided learning section of our textbook that we created in Naperville. So students are pretty comfortable with this. We have this for every math level. So they had it in Algebra 1 and now they're using it again in geometry. And the guided learning is a notes section where they can see examples, see videos, see good visuals or definitions. So it has lots of good information there. The second thing that I linked was a YouTube video that I found and really liked that showed geometry vocabulary with animations. So it helps students differentiate between different things to kind of have a clearer understanding of each term. And then my assignment for Target A was for students to complete practice problems 1 through 6 that are found in our online textbook and to submit their answers through a Google form. So I linked the Google form in here, and that form just was pretty easy. I had each number for the question, and then they were to include their answers in here. This just gave me, I was thinking, a quick way to access what they did, see how many people got right or wrong answers, and go from there. It also collects their Gmail account whenever they submit it, so I get names easily that way. The next thing I included was my Target A rubric. For my class, homework is primarily a completion grade, so it's if you do it, you get the points if you put that effort in. So this was a 6-point assignment. The submission attempt, so to submit the Google form, was worth 3 points, so giving it a shot. And then I did include an aspect of accuracy to it, so if they got between 80 to 100% correct, they got a 3. 60 to 80% was a 2, and so on. So that was my rubric that I utilized for my Target A assignment. Next, in target B, I asked them to determine and use midpoints, lengths of segments, and segment bisectors. So again, I linked to our guided learning in our online textbook. And then I included a video from Khan Academy. Khan Academy is a great resource. They really break down topics, show good examples, help highlight key ideas with colors or different sorts of techniques that way. I also like that it provides the audio that they can listen to, the visual that they can see, and it typically has text below it or to the side that they can read to follow along with. So it's just a nice tool for them to use for that. My assignment was for target B was for them to watch a video, which I linked first. And after they watched that video, they were to create their own version of a similar sort of problem and post it as a discussion. Then after they posted a problem, they were to solve one of their classmates and explain their reasoning through a Screencastify video and share their video in the comments of that problem. I thought that this would be a good technique to think through what do I need in order to solve a problem like this, and then also just give them lots of practice with trying different types of problems. The rubric is linked below. And I made this problem or this assignment out of 9 points. The problem post, so posting the original problem, was worth 3 points. Posting a solution, 2 solutions, was worth 3 points. And then using good academic language in their posts was an additional 3 points. So 9 points in total. And pretty clear, concise, and focused on the different possibilities. Finally, I talked about target C, which was to apply properties of angles and angle bisectors to solve problems. I linked to the guided learning for this section, and then I included a video that I found on YouTube, which I really liked, that talked about classifying the different angles, had good visuals, clear vocabulary, and wasn't too long, but was long enough to give the sort of description that I wanted. So all in all, I really enjoyed trying Google Classroom, seeing how it went. I liked getting to utilize the Google applications that I already use, like Google Docs, Google Sheets, and Google Calendar. You can also assign due dates. I haven't done that yet just because it would depend on at what point I was teaching this, but you could assign a due date and see when they're turned in and what kind of responses they have. Thank you.